Writing product titles the right way with Google Ads is one of the most important things you can do for your e-commerce brand. And after generating over $13 million with just Google Ads alone, I've discovered a very simple strategy for creating product titles that you can start using today to increase your overall profits and revenue. And this strategy, which I'm referring to, by the way, is known as the FOMO strategy. It's called the fear of missing out approach. And it's a very simple approach. Before we go deep into the approach and how to implement it, let's go over a few examples. So right here on my screen, I have searched up the keyword chandelier. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to shopping and show you a few different examples of chandeliers and show you exactly this strategy in effect. Now, if we scroll down, we can see a lot of different chandeliers coming up. This one right here, different design, different color, different style even, etc, etc. There's so many different examples right over here, but what you want to understand and what you want to look at specifically is the product titles. Now, the first one is called Teardrops Capiz Chandelier. Second one, Modern Luxury Gold Class Chandelier. One thing I want you to notice, however, is the overall perceived value that's portrayed via the titles and how, when combined with the right prices, when combined with the right product image and with the overall right approach, can really make or break your decision of what you want to purchase. And it really starts not only with the product image, but also with the product titles as well. Certain keywords which these products and these brands are using to really improve the perceived value. The second example I wanted to show you is the luxury bathroom chair example. So if I just type in luxury right here, make sure to spell it right. So luxury bathroom chair. What I want you to see is, again, perceived value in effect. So now if we go right here, click on shopping again, we can see how luxury bathroom chairs are all portrayed. So you can find some for $200, you can find some for $160, you can even find some for $3,000. So again, these prices and the reason why they're so different, it's all based on perceived value and what really you think is the right price to pay for it. But the third and final example I wanted to show you is the outdoor sofa. So if I again search up outdoor sofa, there's a lot of different sofas that come up. Some are just modular outdoor sofas, other ones are solid wooden outdoor sofas. Still, others are even sofas like these ones where it's more of a modern style sofa. So in the beginning, you want to add a word or different words such as modern, things such as luxury. Earlier in the chandelier example, we saw modern golden chandelier. But after that, there should be 3 to 6 words that should be search engine optimized keywords. So this is something that you will need to do keyword research for. It could be all different keywords related to the product itself. It should just make sense when it's put together. So for example, if we go back to the chandelier example, we can see exactly how that's inserted right here. So for example, modern luxury gold glass chandelier. So here there's 3 different SEO keywords: gold, glass, chandelier. This example, 2-story foyer chandelier, crystal large entryway chandelier. So there's repetition here, which by the way, you should not be repeating keywords within your titles. But the reason why they're introducing certain words like entryway, large, is because those are SEO keywords. People actively search for them. This one still, modern chandelier, Murano glass chandelier, light fixture, LED hanging pendant. So LED hanging pendant, light fixture, those are all SEO keywords. You don't want to do it like these examples. It should be kept very simple and straightforward so that it's easy for the user reading to understand what your product is, but also number 2, it's easy for the algorithm to digest and understand exactly what your product is. At the very end of your formula, you just want to have your brand name. So if your brand name is Amazon, at the very end, you just want to write Amazon there. That's pretty much it. So for instance, with that formula written down on a Google Doc here, we can see again, perceived value in increasing keywords at the very beginning, followed by 3 to 6 SEO keywords, followed by at the very end, the brand name. Short, simple, and to the point. Now, the keyword research is step number 1, but here's an example. So let's say, for example, we're trying to sell the product day bed. And if you just copy this and if you search it up on Google, you'll be able to see exactly what kind kind of product it is. So we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna copy this product, go on over to Google, and we're just gonna write it in here to see what kind of products come up. So this could be classified as a day bed. These are our competitors right here. Essentially, this is what we're trying to sell as an example. Now, I already did keyword research for this, and these are the select few keywords which I came up with. And now the main next step is to create that product title. We start with the main word that we have, basically the most searched keyword at the very front, so day bed. Then we move on down the list and we look at the next keyword that's on our list to see if that's something worth adding. Here it says outdoor day bed. So this is something that we definitely can add because our product, for example, it can be used outdoors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the word outdoor somewhere where it makes sense within this product title. Now we move on to the third keyword, full-size day bed. So if this is a full-size day bed, then we would add this keyword in somewhere within our product title. So it only makes sense to add it right smack in the middle. So it would be outdoor full-size day bed. And that's pretty much so far what we have written for our product title. Fourth keyword, day beds for sale. Now, keywords like these, we can't really incorporate into our product titles because it just doesn't make sense in terms of grammar, in terms of English speaking skills. So we're gonna kind of leave it be. We're not gonna add anything from here. We're gonna move on now. Patio day bed. Now we don't have the word patio inserted in anywhere in our title, so we're gonna add the word patio somewhere. So outdoor full-size patio day bed. So now we're gonna add patio right here. Now the next keyword is covered day bed. So if this is a covered day bed outdoor, for example, if this is covered, then we can add the word covered somewhere. So outdoor covered full-size patio day bed. That does sound right, and that's good in terms of SEO keywords, so we're gonna add that in as well. Finally, the last keyword is modern. So now this is kind of relating to the first portion of our product title where it's the perceived value increasing keyword. So here, modern, obviously we should add it at the very front because it is again increasing our perceived value. But keep in mind, a lot of times you will not even find keywords that increase your perceived value. So in that case, you could even add your own keywords in. So instead of modern, you could have added luxurious, or you can add it in portable. It does not have to be a search and optimized keyword. And in fact, I could leave the title just as it is right here, which is luxurious, modern, outdoor, covered, full-size patio day bed. It might seem a bit wordy and a bit lengthy, but it does the trick. And then we ended up by just adding in our brand name. And in this case, what I do like to do is I like to add a little line before adding in my brand name just to kind of stand out from the crowd. And that's pretty much it to our entire strategy. This is exactly what we do when we start working with a brand under my Google Ads agency or marketing, which again, if you're doing $40,000 or more per month in revenue, you need just a little bit of extra help scaling your brand to the next level. Go on over to my website at yourmarketing.com and book a free call with me to see how we can potentially work together and make these changes and more happen when it comes to Google Ads.